Hello and welcome. This is Three-Faced Janus with my first Let's Play. This being a Let's Play of Fire Emblem, The Sacred Stones. A very good game for the Game Boy Advance, just like all the other Fire Emblems. But anyway, let's just watch this. And here we are. Press start. I said start. Thank you. And let's see. Oh, looks like I've already got a file here. Let's erase that. And not go back to the title screen. Okay, now, new game. I'll start on normal. I'll explain how things work and all that. Here's our backstory. In an age-long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures awash in the dark tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of annihilation. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. What could this hope be? The title of the game! These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil, like the Master Sword, but we won't talk about that because that's Zelda, and this is Fire Emblem. The hero Grotto and his warriors used the sacred stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the Demon King and sealed his soul away within the stones. With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magma. And that's the end of our story. Man, that was short. Oh, but this peace would not last. Because no video game can occur within peace except for, well, Animal Crossing, but that doesn't really count. Here we go. This is the continent of Magville. It is totally separate from any other game in the Fire Emblem series. It's a standalone story. And it's been peaceful for 800 years. Thanks to the Sacred Stones. And now there are 5 great nations, such as Renice here, ruled by the peerless warrior king, Fado, whose name sounds like it should be a Kokiri, but anyway. You have Frelia, ruled by Hayden, who kind of reminds me of Nicolas Cage for some reason, I'm not sure why. And we have Johanna, ruled by Ismare. Moving on. Ralston, ruled by Mansell. And Grotto, ruled by Vigard, aka the creepy guy. Oh, and by the way, there's this other place called Karsno, apparently ruled by a guy who is not important enough to be named. And although the ancient dark art memories have faded, there are still people that use dark magic, so that makes a lot of sense. And by the way, notice this. It's the year 803, so that obviously means that history did not start until the evil was sealed away 800 years ago. Yeah, that's a great way to keep track of your history there. Now they have an unprecedented atrocity, being that Grotto has invaded Renice and they were once allies. And since Renice had no clue about this, they're totally taken over by 3 gigantic death soldiers. Actually, that's just the animation representing an invasion. Seriously, though, look at the size of those things. Oh, and here's a guy, King Fado's son, Prince Ephraim, who can take on an entire army by himself, so I'm really not sure why the king is worried. So Grotto's going right to Castle Renice. Renice will fall. It is inevitable. But is it really inevitable? Find out after this. Has your homeland been wrongly attacked and savaged by a neighboring land who you once assumed you had a treaty with? If so, you know how inevitable your fall might be. That's why ADT's new Border Patrol security system is right for you and your loved ones. Please, don't let your sacred stones fall into the enemy's hands. Call ADT today. Now then, back to the apparently inevitable fall of Renice. Prologue, the fall of Renice. I guess it really is inevitable. There's not much of a way around this. That's one way to start your game, with your country being destroyed. What else can we do, says the peerless warrior king. He's going to stand and fight to the death, right? What? I thought he was the peerless warrior king. Okay, he must be planning to take them on all by himself. That's what peerless warrior kings do. And now we have pretty little Erica, our main character. And we have Seth, who looks really cool, but we'll get into why that's not entirely true later. Oh, see, yeah, he is remaining here. He's planning to take on the whole army by himself. Grotto's men, your days are through, 'cause now you have to answer to Fido. Yeah! And since Erica refuses to leave, Seth is going to force her out. Man, Fido, he's got to be the coolest. He's going to take on this game. He's going to beat this guy for us without us even having to play anything. Man, look at him. Oh, who's this guy? I already hate him. Looks so young and stupid and bumbling. His name's Franz. See, look, he stutters. Proof of unepicness. He said behind him. Oh, well, okay. Oh, and here's one of my favorite characters in the game. His name's Walter. You there with the girl, tell me, would that be the wayward princess of Renice? Well, this must be my lucky day. You're a dead man. The winch goes with me. Never. And we're getting into fights already, and the game hasn't even started. Oh, here's one of my favorite disses in video game history. I am Walter, the Moonstone Grotto's finest general. And you're just a corpse who does not know he is dead. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. This battle will go the same way every time. Seth will always miss, Walter will always hit, and then this will happen. Instead of staying to fight like the knight he should be, he instead takes the smart route. Fly away, little man. Walter's just so evil. And they say, they're talking about how they made it this far, even though they're just a few feet away from the castle. Yeah, see, you don't have to worry about Fido and Ephraim because they can take on entire armies by themselves. I mean, even if Ephraim can't, which I know he can, at least his father can. I mean, he's the peerless warrior king. I really don't get why they're so worried. I mean, seriously. Did they not read the opening? And apparently they're near Mulan, where they will make a man out of us. Sorry. Ah, so he's giving us a rapier. In other words, it's not safe to go alone. Take this with you. And we got a rapier! And now we're chased by generic bad guys. And it looks like they're going to find out what we're doing next time. Sorry for the abrupt ending, but see you then.